3, 2, 1. Hello everyone and welcome to Sewing Adventures, a channel all about sewing. So majority of you guys have seen the title. Is a bit more daunting than what it really is. It's saying goodbye to Sewing Adventures and the channel itself. As you can see, I haven't posted anything in the last 2 years, which is crazy. Life gets in the way, and career and sort of everything, just you lose a bit of track of everything. And I was thinking about the channel, and from the beginning when I started till now, it hasn't been that long. It hasn't, it's not a big channel, but it's a big community, and it's something that I did because I enjoyed it and I loved it. And before I close the channel, in terms of sewing adventures, something is coming up in this channel. It's not the end of the channel, but it's the end of the chapter of sewing adventures, if that makes sense. And I just kind of want to go through the channel itself a bit as we say goodbye to it. And yeah, let's have a look. So I remember when I was at university a few years ago, I bought my first sewing machine. Even though I did accounting and finance, I was always fascinated with like sewing and making your own garments, your own styles. I've always been like that, but I didn't have anyone to learn from. So has been the reason, one of the reasons why I created this channel, and why the channel is called Sewing Adventures, because literally for me that's what it meant. It was sewing and the adventures, what you were sewing and not knowing what you were doing and stuff like that, and it was just great. And I remember going and getting my first brother sewing machine from Argos at a good price, and it was just really sweet. And yeah, it took me a little while, and then I remember doing like, oh, I love videography and I love photography and I love editing and I love sewing. So let me put all of that together, and that's why I created Sewing Adventures. I remember when I was creating like, the channel, I remember going through, doing the videos, and it was lockdown, it was a mess, I looked a mess, and I still look a mess every day. But yeah, it was crazy because I remember looking back and it was like 4 people watch your channel today, and 5 people in the past like day or 2, and now it's like 400 people watch your video in the past 2 days, and you haven't posted in like 2 years, and it's still relevant, and it's still quite cool to see that people, like they utilize this content. Some of them is just like, enjoyable, and it's like fabric hauls and stuff like that, and others are like how to, or like putting things together, on unboxing a new sewing machine. And it's for some people it's not as exciting, but for those that really like sewing and getting into sewing, it was pretty cool to do so. And I remember when I hit a certain amount of subscribers, it was just so good. Like I screenshot it and I was like, oh my god, I'm close to 1,000 subscribers, and I just kept screenshotting it, and then I got to 1,000, and I'm close to monetizing the channel, but it has never been monetized neither. And I think the reason is because I stopped uploading, and you got certain barriers before you can become a member and then monetize your channel, but I'm really close. And yeah, it was just so genuine and so nice. So it's lovely, especially the comments that you get. Like the sewing community has always been so kind, and it was just so sweet, and I'm so grateful for making those videos. But then it stopped. I didn't have any I wouldn't say motivation, but it got to a stage where career came into place, things in life happened, and it was just really difficult for me to keep up. in terms of like posting regularly, posting content, especially when you're sewing. It's so difficult because it's not a sit down video. It's always, you know, on the go, and then, you know, just showing the process, and that itself is so much time consuming in a way. So yeah, I just, you know, because of all of those reasons, I stopped making content. But every now and then I will go to the channel, and it just brings so much memories, good memories. And I thought, you know what, let me be back, but let me do it my way. And now that I've learned how to do new projects, and now that I've known how to do, you know, I guess more advanced things, I always want to create a project of my own. And I think that's what I'm going to bring very, very soon. And I want to be more, I want to have a bit of a balance between career and hobby. And, you know, I really enjoy doing this, and I want to make time for it, but I'm going to make it my way. And perhaps you're going to be in the journey, perhaps you won't see this video, but things are coming. It's still going to be a sewing channel ish. It's going to be a bit of both, but it's great. And I'm going to try and, you know, take time to dedicate to my channel and to what I like to do, because it's a hobby, but I really, really do enjoy doing it, and I'm really passionate about. And yeah, something new is coming, but it's no longer going to be sewing adventures. It's going to be something new. It's still going to have sewing involved. It's still going to have a bit of sit down sewing journey. So if you really, really like it, as always, keep in touch. I don't know what they say like thumbs up and subscribe and all that kind of nonsense, but yeah, I think stick around. Something new is coming. It's goodbye to Sewing Adventures, but it's just not goodbye to the channel. So thank you for watching. Stick around.